There's a problem with millennials who are trying to build wealth in this day and age. And being a millennial myself, I couldn't help but notice it. So let's talk about it. Me being a unique millennial meant that I had to learn to be selfish at times. Why not say being a unique millennial? I guess my environment shaped me to understand that, okay, I can't keep taking care of everybody while neglecting myself. And being that I have a very big goal, which even the people around me cannot imagine or cannot even fathom, meant that I had to, take care of everything myself without having to allow people around me to influence me. When I say people around me, I mean family, friends, anybody and everybody who think they have access to, me financially. I had to, learn how to take care of these people. Because if we're honest with ourselves, we both know that, you just being hardworking is not going to save you alone, especially being in a system whereby it feels like everything, your future is already carved out for you. At this certain point, you have to have started making money. At this point, you're supposed to be married. At this point, you're supposed to take care of your family. Like, you are taking care of everything that society has said you have to take care of, while neglecting, like, what do you really want for yourself? I have to learn to stop playing by the old rules, the ones that the system has carved for us, and start being smart in how I spend money and how I give out money, even to family members. If you are to see a different result from what you have already been experiencing, maybe you've already learned that you have to take care of everybody except yourself, then you have to start changing some things so that, you can outsmart this system that has already been, created to even limit you from achieving so many things. The very first lesson I had to learn is that I needed multiple streams of income. If I'm to take care of everybody while still trying to secure a future for myself, I had to learn that, I needed multiple streams of income to be able to take care of this. I have a goal, I have a career, I want to be influential, I have to still take care of my parents, I have to, give my siblings something. The only solution that I could find was, me creating multiple sources of income so that I can have everything in balance while still working aggressively towards my goals. Because if I were to focus on one side while neglecting the other one, I could find myself, feeling very depressed, because you don't want a situation whereby you'll be feeling like, you're being left out from even managing or being able to take care of yourself when you are the one earning that money. I believe you're getting what I'm trying to say here, because most times we tend to find ourselves, maybe especially being that maybe you are the first person in your family to start making money. Now everybody's all of a sudden depending on you. They don't care whether you're trying to build a future, a financially stable one at that. But because society has said that, you being the breadwinner of the family, you have to take care of everybody. But if you don't learn to be selfish at times, you find yourself, falling back, and then you find that nobody's really there to save you anymore, because the people you are trying to save, they can't even save themselves. Talk more to come and save you when you're falling. When they say the pressure is getting worse, it is a real thing, because you need that peace of mind. You don't want to break down mentally because you're trying to take care of everybody. Anything that would give me stress, the way I run away from you will not even understand, because I'm trying to build a future for myself. That does not mean that, you will now come and bring your own stress and come and load on top of the one. I'm already stressed, trying to achieve the goals I have for myself. You now coming to bring your own load because, you are trying, I'm the one that is taking care of everybody. Now I have to start. All these things can lead to stress, depression, and then even the worst case, we don't want that for ourselves, because you're trying to take care of everybody. If you learn how to have a balance here, it is way easier for you. So just try and keep your mental state in check. Don't allow people's load. Just carry the load that you can carry. Don't say because you're trying to please everybody, you now carry the load that you can't even shoulder. You have to learn to set boundaries, manage your stress, and prioritize your well-being. Guys, so see, we can stay here and complain about, being millennials trying to build wealth is kind of harder because, the system is already rigged against us. There's a certain time for you to do this, there's a certain time for you to do that. But if you don't do anything about it, nothing is still going to change. So I've just shared with you what I've done over time that has helped me to at least manage this weight that is on me, while still working towards achieving my own ultimate goal. So you might want to learn from it if you're one that is, finding yourself in this place, especially if you're one that has found yourself being the breadwinner of your family because you were the first person to get a good paying job, and now you can't even seem to manage life or even build wealth for yourself because you're trying to take care of everybody. If we don't do anything about what I've just talked about, nothing will change. So you have to take action, because for me, I had to make a few changes in how I manage the people around me, and everything changed for me. So it can still change for you. You just have to look at the areas where you need to cut back, reduce whatever is giving you mental stress, reduce maybe create multiple streams of income, network with the right people so that opportunities that are not known out there can be known to you and you take advantage of them. Do all these things that I've just talked about and you find that it will start becoming easier, especially the aspect of creating multiple streams of income and setting boundaries where they are needed. So guys, this is all I have to share with you today. Being a millennial is not easy, especially one that is trying to build a financial free future for themselves, because they're trying to take care of everybody that is, either they are behaving too old or they are behaving too young. You are now found yourself in this sweet middle where you're having to be the responsible one. So this is all I have for you guys today. If you feel like, you are one of the people that I'm talking about, I would love to hear from you in the comments, because I had to learn how to take care of this situation so that I don't keep falling prey to it. I would love to hear from you guys. While at it, make sure to click that like button, subscribe to the channel, join this family, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.